he said, I'm going to come in and talk to your classes. And I want you to know I will use the language that I use. I will talk about things. And I was just like, okay, yes, sir, fine. I talked to my administrators. They said, absolutely, let's do this. So I had 2 class periods that had this novel, and I brought the other class in. I asked for permission if they could come into this one period so the guy would only have to speak once. And the Marine veteran comes in and he sits in the front of the class in a chair. You could hear a pin drop with 40, 50 people in my room. And he starts going through his experiences in Vietnam with every detail, with his emotions, with what he saw, with what he heard. And one of the parts that resonated with me so much and sticks with me to this day, he said, when you watch a war on film or on TV, you hear everything, you see everything, but he said, what you can't do is smell everything. And he said, that's one of the things that will never, ever leave me are the smells of war. And we were all just like, oh my God. So he then at the very end, and this went way beyond the bell, kids were missing their lunch. They didn't care. They did not move. They listened. And when he was done, he said, you know, we never got a welcome. We thought, those of us who volunteered, we thought that we were doing the right thing and fighting for a cause. And we came back to find out people didn't like us, didn't respect us. He said, if I could tell you anything, you might not like the war, but please don't dislike the soldier. And that was his personal message for this, based on his experience. So my kids were so enthusiastic and so eager to read this book. Some of them read it twice before the unit was over. Many of them used it on the AP Lit test and did very well. So why am I telling you this story about this elaborate setup that I did for one novel and all the time and attention it took for me to do that? Because I would not have been able to do that if I had a scripted curriculum. If I had a day by day, page by page, line by line, word for word script. And I know a lot of people deviate from it, but many people on TikTok are telling me, teachers, that their administrators look to see that they are saying the exact same thing on the exact same day. I would not have been able to be the creative professional that I was trained to be. They would have missed that entire lesson.